My name is Ava Reynolds. I'm 34 years old. 3 months ago, I was told that my husband had died during a military mission. The moment I heard those words, it felt like my entire world collapsed. Since that day, I cried almost every night. I tried to stay strong, I tried to accept it, but deep inside, something in me refused to believe he was truly gone. Then one afternoon, my younger sister suddenly called me. Her voice was shaking. "Ava, come to my house right now, please." "What happened?" I asked. "I can't explain. You just need to see it yourself." And when I finally saw what she showed me, my entire body went cold. Before I tell you what happened next, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your country below. Now, let's begin. 3 months earlier, everything had changed. 2 military officers stood outside my front door. The moment I saw them, my heart dropped. Somehow, I already knew. They told me my husband, Ethan Reynolds, had been sent on a dangerous overseas mission. There had been an explosion, and according to the report, no one survived. For a moment, I couldn't breathe. I grabbed the edge of the table just to stay standing. They kept talking about honor, sacrifice, bravery. But I didn't hear anything after. He didn't make it. After they left, the house felt unbearably quiet. Ethan's jacket was still hanging near the door. His coffee mug was still on the counter. Everything looked exactly the same. Except he was gone. The nights were the hardest. Every time I closed my eyes, memories of him came rushing back. His smile, his laugh, the way he used to hug me before leaving for duty. And the promise he always made. "I'll come back." But this time, he didn't. At least, that's what I believed. Weeks passed. Friends and family came to comfort me. They brought food, flowers, and kind words. But when everyone left, the silence came back. At night, I would sit alone, scrolling through old photos. Sometimes I played his voice messages just to hear him again. Some nights, I cried until morning. 3 months passed like this. Slow, painful, empty days. Then everything changed. That afternoon, I was sitting on the couch when my phone rang. It was my younger sister, Mia Carter. But something was wrong. Her voice sounded tense, nervous. "Ava, where are you?" "At home," I said. "Come over right now." "What is it?" She paused, then said quietly, "I can't explain it on the phone." Something in her tone made my heart race. "Okay," I said, "I'm coming." Her house was only 15 minutes away, but the drive felt endless. My mind kept racing with questions. When I arrived, Mia was already outside waiting for me. Her face looked pale, her eyes wide with shock. "What's wrong?" I asked. She didn't answer. She just grabbed my hand and pulled me inside. In the living room, she picked up her phone. Her hands were shaking slightly. "Ava, you need to see this." She turned the screen toward me. The moment I looked at it, my heart stopped. It was him. The man in the photo looked exactly like Ethan. Same face, same eyes, even the small scar above his eyebrow. My hands started shaking. "That's impossible," I whispered. The military had told me he was dead. But the man in that photo was my husband. Mia zoomed in. The photo showed him sitting outside a small house, surrounded by mountains. He looked thinner, his beard had grown, there were bandages on his shoulder. But it was him. "How did you find this?" I asked. "A friend shared it online," she said. "At first I didn't notice, but then I looked again." Below the photo, there was a short caption. It said the man had been found badly injured near the border after a military operation. A local family had taken him in and helped him recover. My chest tightened. "So he's alive." Mia nodded slowly. "We immediately tried to contact the clinic that posted it. We sent messages, called the number. Nothing. The waiting felt unbearable. Every second felt like an hour. Then suddenly, a reply came. The message confirmed everything. He had survived. He had been badly injured, but he was alive. Tears filled my eyes. For 3 months, I had believed he was gone forever. But somehow, he had survived. The clinic sent us their location, a small town across the border. "I'm going," I said immediately. Mia looked at me, then nodded. "I'm coming with you." For the first time in months, I felt something different. Hope. The next day, we boarded a flight. I barely slept. My mind was full of questions. What if it wasn't really him? What if everything had changed? When we finally arrived, we went straight to the clinic. A nurse greeted us and said, "He's outside." My heart started pounding. I walked slowly toward the garden. And there he was. Ethan. Alive. Sitting on a bench. Tears filled my eyes instantly. "Ethan," I whispered. He turned and looked at me. But instead of recognition, there was confusion. "I'm sorry," he said gently. "Do I know you?" Those words broke me all over again. The doctor later explained that the explosion had affected his memory. He couldn't remember his past. He couldn't remember me. But I refused to give up. Every day, I stayed with him. I told him our story, showed him photos, took him to places we loved. Days passed, then weeks. Nothing changed. He was kind, but distant. Like I was a stranger. Then one evening, I took him to the park where we first met. We sat on the same bench. As the sun began to set, I softly started singing our song. At first, he just listened. Then suddenly, his expression changed. His eyes filled with tears. He looked at me differently. And then, "Ava," he whispered. I froze. It was the first time he had said my name. The next moment, he pulled me into a tight hug. We both started crying. Not quiet tears, but the kind that carry months of pain, fear, and hope. In that moment, I realized something. I had lost him once, but somehow, love had brought him back to me again. And this time, we were never letting go.